Hey, what is up, everyone? It is Rich. All right, today we're going to look at Conan. This was a recommendation on one of the live streams. In the chat, we were talking about Conan or John Buscema, and someone said, you got to check out the new Conan book. And so I did, and I'm a big fan of Mahmoud Asrar. I'm not sure how he pronounces his last name exactly, but it's really, really good work. I was looking at it this morning and came back and shot us. This is the second video that I've done on this stuff. And yeah, so we're gonna look at some of the art and really check it out. He's got a really like cool blend of styles, and this one's got like some washes and watercolor and or whatever medium he's using, but it's very, very cool. His Instagram is great too. I'll have links to it in the description box below. But I just actually finished a live stream, so we'll go full screen. Definitely check out my live section of my channel. I've done I'm starting the third week of live lunchtime hangs. If you haven't seen them, and last week on Thursday I did a video on shoot, what was it? It was a two-parter. Well, today was about how to break into comics and how to do creator-owned books. I think the other one was how to improve your art, something like that. I've created so much content, it all becomes a blur of just excellent advice. But anyway, let's focus on Mahmoud. So Conan, he's got back. But yeah, Mahmoud's work reminds me of these were influences that I was seeing in his work. It may not be accurate, but I was seeing a little bit of maybe Duncan Fegredo. I was seeing some Olivier Coipel. I was seeing some Ryan Sook. Maybe a tiny bit of Zafino. I mean, possibly John Buscema too. A little Adam Hughes. Really, really good stuff though. I mean, he's super good artist. Oh man, it's crazy. He's wearing a freaking great white shark on his head. Who does that? Conan does. That's who. That's wild. Never seen that in my life. I'll be honest too. I grew up next to the coast, and my dad was a fisherman, and you would not want to do that. I guess if it was really sunny and you were gonna die, maybe. But at one, it would stink like you wouldn't believe. But Conan could get over that. But those teeth are really, really sharp. That's no joke. And the back rows of teeth would be very problematic putting it over your head. Just saying. As someone who's seen sharks up close and their teeth. It's no joke, man. This shit is sharp as all get out. Razor sharp. It's not even a joke when they say that. It's a perfect analogy. I don't know how they walk around with those teeth in their mouth. It would bring a whole new meaning to bite your lip. Alright, Rich. Focus, pal. Someone asked yesterday in the stream if I was high. No, I don't get high for the streams. Never. I'm just a nerd. That's really good. This is what I was noticing with his work. His work is never stiff. He is really consistent with things, and I never really get the impression that he's struggling with any drawings. Now, that may not be the experience that he has doing it, but like everything is just nice. They're nicely drawn, they're solid, and they're like dynamic. You know, like nothing ever feels rigid, stiff. The colors are real nice on this too. I apologize. I'm not 100% sure who did the colors right off the top of my head. I don't want to guess, but I like the colors a lot too. This is nice. This page almost like if the colors almost remind me a tiny bit of Hellboy, like this did up here. Sort of like the Third Wish. One of those later stories. This is cool. This would, I mean, I was just complimenting the colors, but this would actually look really cool in black and white too. Put this on some nice newsprint, like quality newsprint with a little bit of a texture to it. Oh man, it would look great. His Instagram is amazing. I popped over there to grab the link, and I was checking out a few of his like watercolor pieces, or again whatever medium he uses. They're like pen and ink pieces with like some sort of color paint. It looks like watercolor to me. They are so good. Oh my gosh. He's got a nice strong following on Instagram too, so people are onto it. I thought that was really nice. This was a great thumbnail too. Like when I was grabbing pages, boy, the colors really look great. But yeah, so Ryan Sook had a period where he was kind of mixing Kevin Nolan with Adam Hughes. It was on some covers. He did like a 12-issue run at DC on what was it? The Spectre. And towards the end of that, at the end of it, he started to switch his style up, and he was bringing in a bit more because the Spectre stuff was kind of Mignola. And then he sort of morphed into like an Adam Hughes, Kevin Nolan thing. But Carrie Nord was another one. Maybe not on these pages, but I was getting a little bit of a Carrie Nord vibe on some of it. And Carrie did some real great Conan stuff on his own. Or Kari, I'm not sure how he pronounces it exactly. I've never really met. I've never met him. He's really good. Yeah, I wanted to get this video up, and Sook did that really great Commandy story. I really need to bring in that book, the Wednesday Comics book, because I kind of some really good stuff in that. If you've never seen it, oh, I think you missed an X. I think that was supposed to be black right in here. See the X? Possible. It looks like it could maybe have a shadow there. Yeah, Wednesday Comics by DC. They collected it into like a big oversized hardcover. And man, it's got some great stuff. Lieber Mayhew is in there. I think Sean Galloway. Maybe Chris Ware. There was one story that had these really tiny small panels. This is crazy, crazy art. Yeah, I wanted to get like regular videos up on top of the live stuff, because I know the live streams are really, really good though. I would highly recommend that you check them out. And Super Fun Sunday was excellent yesterday. Actually, the last like 15 or 20 minutes was hysterical too. We were having a lot of fun at the end of the show. But these videos still do well enough to warrant continuing to do these. So if you have recommendations for just book spotlights or artist spotlights, we can continue to do those as just videos. Keep the channel growing, because I'm creeping up on 30,000 subscribers, and I did mention I guess I did a video that I was at 800 videos, which was really cool. Man, it's great. That's cool. I like her. Creepy monsters. That's nice. Man, his hand is huge. It's as big as his head. And, it's funny too, is I noticed on his Instagram, there was a piece I was looking at, and the hands were really big, and I went like, that's kind of cool. Like, he draws like kind of big hands on this guy. And now I'm seeing it in the book, so it's kind of a funny coincidence. Oh man, that's awesome. But yeah, I mean, if you just showed me this right here, I would maybe think it was a Sook piece. Possibly. Doesn't really look like his inks, but it's got a little bit of like a Ryan Sook feel. It's a really, really cool piece, man. Someone was a Conan fan. I mean, and this one is digitally colored, but his traditional colors when he does like watercolors on him, well, man, it would look great. I love that finger broke off. I see an MW for colors. This is nice. Man, great poses with Conan. I know the hand just kind of flying through the air. Ooh, this is cool. Kind of koi pellish. I've been meaning to kind of revisit Olivier's work. I haven't looked at it in quite a while. Probably the last time I did a video for YouTube, to be honest. But I was going through an external hard drive, and I happened to find a folder of his stuff, and I didn't look through it, but I saw the thumbnails, and even the thumbnails, I was like, man, I need to go back and check out some Olivier, because he's so good. He always gets me excited about drawing because his work is fun, and I always say that he makes it look effortless because he's so good. The stuff isn't effortless to achieve the results that he gets, but he makes it look easy, so you see it, and it kind of gets you excited about drawing. Sometimes art, like when someone's really good, you go, oh man, this is like discouraging. Coipel has the knack of making it look fun somehow. I don't know why that is, but I always leave... Oh, look, you forgot a black hair too. Right there. Like I always joke and say, like as an inker, you just never lose that ability to spot the X's. And he may not have wanted black there, but it looks like X to me, and it looks like a spot where there would potentially be black. Yeah, Coipel really does make it look fun. He makes drawing look fun. Oh, this is cool. I threw this in as a bonus piece. This is a great panel, man. The colors are so good. I'll credit the colors in the description box. This is a great panel too. Man, Mama is so good. It's got to be really fun to be a writer that can't draw and to have people of this ability draw your stories. Like, we never really think of it as artists that way. I mean, I don't like talk about that on my YouTube channel much, but I would have to imagine that it's really exciting when you've written a story and then the editor goes, hey, so and so dropped 5 pages yesterday, you want to check him out? And then you see him and you're like, wow, that's so cool. This is one of his painted pieces. Like, look how nice this is. You would think it was like not the published colors, but what I mean is like that it was done by the colorist, but this one's him. And it fits really, really nicely into the book overall, considering it's traditional media. The color palette and everything really kind of fits in pretty good, which is not easy to do. Man, it's a great arm. This guy's a badass. Really, really nice leg too. Boy, subtlety of this pose is just on point. And he didn't overdraw this foot, which was a very, very smart move. Because you put too much information down there, it's gonna it can work against you. You think you're doing it a solid, but in fact you're actually making it look like not good. This is an interesting spread. I had this in the other video that I had shot, and I really, really like the colors on this one again too. I mean, it's pretty blue. The characters are all quite blue in it, which is fine, but it's got really good separation. I mean, the foreground stuff really pulls forward. The next wave overall moves into the middle ground really, really nicely. And then I'm not a fan of knockouts with line art, but this actually works good. And enough of the line art is there where it still looks nice, and you can enjoy the pen and ink work with the knockout. So I give this a very positive reaction. This is cool. His cape looks like it got a little shorter. Oh, maybe not. I guess it got ripped up. He ain't got much of his cape left. Holy cow. What happened? Oh, man, that is cool. Ooh, we might have to. We'll probably do another double page spread live stream. Yesterday's Super Fun Sunday was the we had people recommend their favorite double page spreads of comic books, but we'll probably finish that, and then we could do best splash pages. That would be fun, right? Favorite splash pages in comics. So there's all kinds of fun topics we can do. Let's make them up and then do it. Do whatever we want. It's our channel. Okay, so I'm going to start wrapping this up. I've got to get back to doing some lessons and reviews today. Monday is my working for the people day. Get back to the people, Rich. I do say, though, that like not only did drawing for the last 2 years, penciling only, really helped my drawing ability, but doing probably 200 or 300 lessons and reviews, if not more, could be even up to like 400, really helped my art. Like a lot, because I had problems solved for so many different people and so many different drawings and pages and panels, and on top of that I drew 150 pages of sequential art on my own, and probably over 1,000 panels in that. It all just really put a lot of information into my head, and then I stood on a rocky hill like this and knew the power was in me to do better. Do better, Rich. And then I hit a bird, or whatever that is. Is it a bird? What the fuck is that? It's weird because it got so big. I guess they're all big, but they're just farther away. But that looks crazy. He punched it. Buzzard. Buzzards, I guess, are pretty big. I've never seen a buzzard in person. This was nice, but this looks very Souk. Not that that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying that, like, if you didn't get the Souk connection before from me, some of this reminds me of Souk. Which Souk is a real interesting combination of his own influences. He's Soukalicious, is how I like to say. That's really cool. Solid face. Man, it's good. I actually really like the way he handles the hair, too. It looks cool. Sorry, we should be right at the end. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Here's the colorist. So colorist is Matthew Wilson. Well, Matthew Wilson is a great colorist. And then for the flashbacks, Mahmoud does them. And he did a great job, too. And those are the wash pieces. We didn't see a ton in this particular book, but if you get, like, the trade. And then Jason Aaron wrote it, and it looks like he wrote a real fun story. So I like this. I like this a lot. In fact, if you watch the live thing that I did today talking about breaking in and stuff like that, I said right now, I don't know. I've been following comics for close to 30 years. I think that I see more great comic book art now than I've ever seen, ever, since I've been following comics. And it's not to say that there hasn't been great work in the past. What I'm saying is the quantity of talented artists and really good art that's coming out is tremendous. So it's very cool. And I almost feel like as a community of comic book artists that it's encouraging great things. You know, you see this person getting good and you're like, wow, man, they've really improved. I better stay on it. And so that makes you better, and then you being better makes someone else try harder. And I think everybody is actually benefiting from it in a weird way. It's very interesting, but I've never seen what I see going on right now. And maybe people haven't picked up on it, but I honestly think that it's true. So, okay, you guys have a great day. I'm going to get back to doing lessons and reviews and help a new generation of talent come in, and then maybe one day be on my channel where I review or react to their work. Who knows? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. And notification bell if you feel so inclined. I don't abuse it. I do one video a day at the most, so you're never going to get like 50 million notifications, and I always upload generally pretty early in the day. So all right, I'll talk to you later.